beloved sister Dee is throwing a party. It's a quasi-surprise party. The place is just beautiful. No. Which is gold? Which is gold? Yes. Oh, this is gold. Yes. Okay, you're recording now. This is me at 40. Hi. Gotcha. Just do a pat on the roof. Hi, guys.
Too close. This is John and Paddy, Brian and Ina,
That's what I'm worried.
Hi ladies. I don't think I'm doing this very well, but anyway. It's my handsome hunk beside my other handsome hunk. Di and Alan. Sheila's face here. Anne Crotty. All looking glorious.
Joseph O'Neill. No, 75, 76 today, lost the pound. And Gary Nocton, he's age 76 today. Roland Carney with Callaway 3 wood.
Joe, do you think you should, like? What do you think? Right, you're out of our company.
That's Ina Sweeney now when she was 35.
You're the 25-year-old.
These guys are cameras.
Excuse me, Crotty has something to nice to you are.
That's a fine head, Jeff.
I'd like to apologise for your husband. But we understand.
Never.
Do it and that goes on today.
I just asked a question, Brian. Is it easy to select a golf club to somebody else?
Oh, no,
I asked Mr.
It's easy to select a golf club for a golfer. Very difficult to select, but very difficult to select one for Dom.
Especially one with a bigger head.
The answer is ask the golfer to select the club.
I asked Barry. You know what the answer was?
Brian, he's a longer
It's
shot.
not easy when you're selecting for Brian.
Oh, only a good thing.
I won't tell him
Watch
why.
this. This is what Chick and I failed to do 6 months ago. Anyway, now for my next question.
Brian, we're not going to hit the ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to,
I'm sure it is you.
on my own behalf, to welcome you all to see to say thank you on behalf of my wonderful present.
Much too small.
You You see, when I was a young fella with John, I learned about big heads. But anyway. It's your 40th birthday and you're still got the kind of good looks and sophistication that keeps women talking. These are the women, only joking, Brian, from Rowan and Cubby. See that? Thanks very much. That's really, that there is, this is a 3 peony. And I'd like to thank the very good person who gave me the 3 peony, the horticulture leader, or the horticulturalist here among us. Grace.
Farmer.
Grace, is it Grace? Yeah, I'm going to guess my
Brian, bad joke.
An introduction.
You can lead horticulture, but you can't make a thing.
I'm
ashamed of that one. I'm really ashamed.
You know, that's not a joke, that's surreal. We're very grateful for the 3 peony chicken eye and we're delighted with it.
You'll never go hungry.
Now, the next question is a unique gift from the wine centre.
Okay, you did.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, 1980. Quiet! Who's going to hold up for that? It's from George Sweeney. It's full at present. I'll put it under the care of Dr. Joe Sweeney and we'll see how it is in I don't get I'll meet you on Tuesday night to drink. That's a really lovely present, thank you very much. I'm
At least the box is useful.
Who gave me that?
Well, the box is your name, the bottle.
The box will be transplanted a few fires in Ashfield in the winter.
Okay. Watch this.
A baby girl.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This is you, Grace. Fantastic.
Well, he always wants a myrrh.
This one. About 1978. And we when Ronan Carney got his second or third cap for Ireland, how many caps have we? And you immediately think of vitamins. Happy birthday. That must be as Gary would say, a mulligan.
Yesterday. What was your birthday? That's a treasure chick.
Worries about Andrew. That's all the Kiely family there. That's Alan Kiely there. You see the line there with the grizzly?
Who's the one with the long neck?
That's David Kiely.
The right.
The elephant there with the big willy, that's me. Stop both straight over, that's his throat. See that? Stop both straight over. See that fella there? See that fella there with the big grin? That's my turn. That there with the long leg, thick neck is me. Steve, thanks very much for the old family snap.
Right, the elephant with the big neck is you. Both Paddy Hogan.
Happy birthday, Bip, and many years of fun, crack, and everything. Love from Dee and Mike. Bip, Bip, Bip,
You might take the part her from
what a big Bip. You need part of the 50, I'd say.
He looks like it.
I'm retired at 51.
Not that we know.
No, that was the same.
Noel and Mal gave me another family snap. The likeness was too striking. Mal, tell me.
The resemblance between the Crotty 40 in the family. Kiely family is obviously
Exactly. Tell me, which one is TG trotting?
See, I forgot the pipe.
There's no dinosaur in that.
No. He's a son.
Mom, did you get a photocopy of these cards?
It's your 40th birthday, you know you're getting old when you hear the word multiple and think of vitamins. You look great on the beach compared to all the other stuff that's washed up. Somebody mentions protection. A dirty word in our I immediately think of antiperspirant. Try not to think about it and have a wonderful 40th birthday. Happy birthday, Brian. Love from Sheila and Alan. Brian. So it's your 40th birthday. Don't worry, nothing much happened. And there's a guy in front of the car looking very pissed off. You see him? Except your brain packs in and your willy drops off. Not true. It's there.
You're not 40 yet.
Just another couple of hours.
The misprint there. That 4 should have been an old 5. You know. Oh, big job, Bingy! Congratulations, old friend, from... God, I can't read his name. He's done a buckety old D. Dom and that. Dom and that.
Hold on. Big boy. Hey, really?
Sorry, it obviously has 40 centimeters. Alright.
This is a gift from Dom Really appreciate that. Now, this is a present.
Aftershave.
Doesn't need any more.
Oh! Oh! What's that? Old farts and packers. This is golf cart with the Druids Glen Golf Club. Jesus Christ. Jesus. And happy birthday with me.
I hope it's a bunch of.
Oh, God, Mark. Oh, my God.
The person who gave me this promised that if I sprayed this on, that it'd eat it off inch by inch. Oh, Jesus. Here, let me
I just want to explain something. I asked all the men I knew what they would, you know, close your eyes and what would you really, really like for your birthday? And they all said exactly the same thing. And I said, well, I'm doing that.
What did they say, was it? I like you.
Yes.
It's just to encourage someone who
wanted like to give us a small dissertation on what it's like to be eaten with chocolate.
Well, I start at the low nickel.
Yeah, well, they don't say death by chocolate for nothing.
Death by chocolate. Yeah, I go for death by chocolate.
This present comes from somebody who knows that I need plenty of medication. This is bought from Michael O'Connell's Pharmacy and Prescription. You know, Joe Sweeney's decided that really what I needed was something to ease my heart. So a little bottle of Charles Heinrich, nothing like it. Thank you very much.
Go back, Brian.
Obvious, but well received.
Oh, my God.
Jesus, here.
It's a reusable condom.
To wish you a happy 40th birthday, because it makes us feel young. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha, that's right. With love from Karen and Peter.
2 years.
I wonder what out farty thing is in here. What do you think now? Guys, come on. £5 for we open the box.
A stud ring, I'd say.
A nose pin.
Safe to bed.
And I'm 40, guys.
An earring!
Navel ring.
Earring, who is it?
I'd say it's a battery for Chick-fil-A.
I'd say it's
For picking your nose.
Okay, it's not a battery for that. No, geez, I'd say it's
He's right, I don't know myself.
I'd say it's the ring for Tom's nose. Okay. What? Oh, Jesus, I can't believe it.
Nobody won it. Thank you.
It's a big birthday.
It's a hole for
Listen, I'm going to get emotional now. Can I handle it?
Name that tune.
Oh, Sheeny.
He doesn't know what it is. You know what it is.
No,
I know.
Do you know what that is?
For all your money, you
That is the insignia for Tina G. Fucking fantastic. Tina G, I watch every day.
It's a diaphragm.
That's great.
It's obviously one of the ones we use.
Brian is supposed to blow into it first.
Clarity and stories
No one on the floor, look.
witticisms and everything.
That's his Willie.
This present now, sorry, before Dominic Carter gets into the stories and before I get emotional, this present comes from Expensive Packaging PLC, Ricer trademark with Christmas stamps.
And look at the front.
To one of the greats, 40p. I can fuck this away because I'm not one of the greats, I'm a great.
You are the great.
Exactly.
T Wood.
Oh, Jesus, here, I'm going to get embarrassed.
You are the younger brother of.
Oh, the great.
Oh my God. Exactly.
Pair of glasses, is it?
Love that.
Another pants.
Yeah, but you did yours, are they?
Come on,
Lay it down, Brian.
They look a bit big.
Man United.
Are they edible? Little big horns, small but powerful. Anyway, no, I mean, I
Never admitted to that.
I don't.
Brian, the head of the wrong place.
Well, no, the Sweeneys would know that I have not admitted to being small, but.
How would you know?
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
You know, Joe.
You
Read them.
Go.
That is a.
We're hanging your Willie on. Good night, Margaret.
No, hanging the underpants on.
That is a letter over, I think.
Don't think any place to
Oh, no, tell it.
It's Brian, that's from Gary.
I know it is. Oh, jeez, I know it is.
And don't sit in it.
And it's because of that that
Did you know what it was?
I treasure even with Gary Hunt. Brian, swinging.
I have to tell you, what did he say about his wine cellar tonight?
It's fucked.
I'm doing my best to be humorous, but really friends are what make a place. They're what make life really, and it's wonderful to see you. Mom, like who's an ancient friend. I can say plenty about Karen Coughlin. Wonderful person, great old friend.
And a marvellous pair of lives.
Fantastic. And really just, anyway, to Joe who carries me around the golf course every day. He's one of my race who carries
You're not taking over.
carries me around the golf course every day. And she's carrying me around the golf course. And of course, Joe and Ina Sweeney.
Oh, yeah. What a great car shot. I take some money from you.
Carrying me around the mountain. And I mean, there's a loud mouth over there in the corner now. Garfield North. Garfield.
Quiet he is.
Garfield Norton was called Garfield after Sir Garfield Sobers.
6 over 6.
His father was very keen on cricket. Remember that, Gareth?
Absolutely. Ross Terrace. He bowled 6 over Dean Gavin Place. 6 in a row.
They've got something to it.
And fucking Miley Murphy. and then Kylo said, "Is there a fee in this?" And he said, "No, I'll drop."
We charge back.
Holy Kate, no, we're not really
In Ross Terrace, he said no.
So we're delighted to have you all here. To Dom.
There aren't too many maids in the car.
When the older doctors are finished, there was no such thing as a maid don't do that. Anyway, I'm delighted to have Dom and Anne here, and Dom is going to say a few words on behalf of the guests here later on, and regale us and entertain us all and put them under pressure. So I hope I'm nearly finished. Anyway. I'm not, because after all this rubbish.
Would you like to take for possession for having a children?
I know, you're on. I know, let's go. Anyway, I just want to say two words of thanks to Dee and Mike. Has anybody here got a sister and brother-in-law who do what Dee and Mike have done? Fantastic.
Yes,
great craft.
Everybody else.
Yeah, so listen, thanks to Dee and Mike. Really appreciate it. My old buddy, and to Mike, who's fantastic.
Circular,
It's coming right up like
is somebody who I think who's had the benefit exclusively of my company in the last 10 years, who's radiated from it, who's totally better from it, and who's come on leaps and bounds. So, Jim would like to say a few words. Anyway, I've said enough. Thanks.
Are we going to bring fucking Carol to China's on the radio?
Oh, we are. Thanks a million for being here. And Dom is going to take over now and say a few words. MC Dom. There, on behalf of the guests.
Tom has to wear the hat, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Speech hat.
Speech hat.
Now put your head in the right place, yeah?
He's got a big speech hat.
I got my profile right there now, Joe.
The big one at the front. Well, firstly, today it's Mike.
Yay! Yeah. See you, Mike. Yay!
Super nice. Impromptu. Where's the photograph?
Are you a Jesuit boy?
No, the real
Inside.
Long time. Good guy.
I'm a good guy, okay.
No,
Those knickers.
great night tonight.
You look like a Nicholas, you are Nicholas. You're Nicholas.
Christian brothers were really cold. Not a good sign.
And you're Nicholas.
What?
Sandwiches are lovely.
Right, I haven't warned you. I can't fill this as I do.
John would like to read a passage from John.
I would just like to
Alone.
How often you have worn Brian Kiley's
Well, I know that John, after you're finished, that Alan Kiley's going to say a few words about the family. So, you're all right, you're relaxed there.
Come on, Tom.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, I can go back to years. I mean, my first memory of Brian was.
You did nothing.
When he was my
No.
friend.
No. I was there in the tram and Brian was pushing my tram. The first day Brian went to school and he's pushing the tram up and Dee was there saying Brian had gone the wrong way. And then years later, somebody asked me tonight, the first woman pushing it. The first girl that stepped it.
Your mother.
And you know what she said? She said, they're pushing it the wrong way.
And is that the pram she went?
Go on, you go take it.
Go on.
And I got married, 8 years later, no kids, 9 years later, and eventually said the pushing the wrong way. So eventually we got up the manual and
He was right.
always an experience.
No, you didn't go to get the manual.
No, it's not that you.
I tell you, Tom, that fucking knickers on your head suits you. That's all I can say.
Yeah, Gary,
And
yeah.
that's when we were nice. That's when Brian and I, we were nice boys.
Oh yeah, we still are. No, we
We
still
were,
are.
no, we were nice boys then. We were nice boys then.
You're bisexual.
No, Brian used to be wearing dictables. Dictables, wearing white gloves. And I was sitting very demurely on the lawn, on the seat, beside Brian, beside me, holding my
Willem.
in one hand and my fork in the other.
Knickers in your head.
Not knowing what to do.
And somebody mentioned the Nocton boy. Oh no, we don't know him at all. But then we matured. We got out. We got rough. We got straight boys.
You went
Oh, indeed we did.
We did. But anyway, to Brian,
Yes.
good on buddy. You'll never be good at golf.
Thank you very much,
Doesn't
John.
matter what you've done in the equipment.
Well, I'm delighted with that vote of confidence.
Happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
Gary has to make a speech.
Hey, Gary! Hey, come on, Gary! Come on, Gary! Come on, Gary!
Gary, would you like to say a few words?
Yes.
Oh,
Could you open up your present? It's a Victorian kind of what stuff?
It's a team cheese sign.
Yes. Open it up now. It's very important. I went through mega pain to buy it. What do you get? And the answer is twice as much.
Penicillin.
Here we go. Now, here we have the object.
Chlamydia.
Now, what is it like? Bar vasectomy, which was the obvious answer. Could you show the audience what we have?
No.
What is it?
No,
Looks like a piece of
bookmark.
You can sit there.
It's a bookmark.
No, it's
No.
not.
Letter
As
O.
blue and blue is blue.
What do you think of this, Gubby? Gubby is probably the most intelligent person.
It's an erector.
What are you drinking?
For a woman.
Yeah.
For a woman.
It's very the best.
Hey, Gabby,
Good looking one.
Piracy. Do a lot for Gary.
Let me look at it again.
Hey,
Let me look again.
Gary, can you take pleasure from this? Do we take questions? Come on, take questions. Come on.
Yeah, that's right. Can you take pleasure? You can take pleasure from this object.
Is it reusable?
Yes, it's reusable. Once you use it, if you put plastic around it. Right.
Sterling and silver hallmark.
It's a kind of a willy upholder, isn't it?
He's the reckless. And all of them are dinosaurs.
The classical scholar here is
What is it?
kind of a crutch.
Is it plastic? It's actually Victorian plinth.
Who said it?
Actually, hold your making straight. After you're 40,
You need that.
there's a major. That's the best, right?
Major, that's catch 22.
Can you wreck the rugby?
Kyle.
What? Wreck the rugby.
As long as you don't.
After July, after July, it's going to be a major disappointment, right?
After you or you lie.
Mitsubishi.
Show us, Carol, the angle of the rugby. The angle of the dangle.
40 degrees. 40 degrees. 50 degrees for us. Even 60 for us.
Brian, you're grateful in certain.
Here.
Oh, it's a cheating night.
Shut up, be a man. Be a man. Come in, over here. You keep the way. Come on, Gordon. Feel kindness coming.
I have to decide in advantage.
Australia. Actually,
I'm probably the only person on the audience, but Paddy is probably not far behind me, who'll be able to talk from the other side of 50 and male menopause and all those kinds of things.
I'm Paddy. But you look well.
Brian came at the end of one of those classic pre-pill Catholic families.
And aren't we all glad?
And aren't we all he's still part of that family.
Before he continues, I deserve the right to reply.
Carry on. By that I mean that the family started at David, and then 3 years and 3 months later came Alan, and 7 years later came Rosalind, and then 3 years later exactly came Diana, and 2 years later came Deirdre, and then 3 years later, when I was his first year in Clongowes or second year in Clongowes, Brian arrived at the Easter holidays. Absolutely out of nowhere. I wouldn't say that a lot, to be fair. I suppose it's fair to say that Brian coming at the end developed.
Excuse me, he arrived out of nowhere and he's coming at
probably a very close friendship and relationship and families developed at that time. And you can see the differences in the fun and in outlook and that between Deirdre and Brian and let's say people of my age. They benefited from the change of years. Yes, you can. Brian has been a terrific, and I have to be serious for a moment, younger brother, and has been, I would say has, at times of considerable difficulty, had to play the role of the youngest in the family and very often play the role of the eldest in the family. And for that, Brian, being slightly serious in the midst of good fun, I think it needs saying that particularly over the last 15 years, you filled in for absences of people like myself on many occasions and other, David perhaps on occasion. And you were also, I think, probably particularly good towards the end of Mother's life and Father's life. Having got into this rather serious vein, now I'd like to try and step away from it. Brian being the youngest, I suppose parents hoped that he would be the one who wouldn't make all the dreadful mistakes. We're on the money! Sorry!
What money?
£100 an hour.
I have to tell against myself because my father had a lovely Vauxhall way back in the 1950s, a green thing that was made in England.
Right.
Having been made in England, it was far superior to anything else. We went with Terry Statham or somebody to the opera in Dublin and came home to find his gorgeous Vauxhall with a tree growing out of the middle of it. Christmas all year round. I was 13. That sort of changed my life somewhat, and then. But unfortunately, Brian, perhaps not quite as young, followed in the footpath of while I was accepting a pastor every time I drive by from a passage over towards Dunmore East, I look at this pillar, this 8-foot pillar with the top 3 feet missing off the top of my 3 feet. It somehow grew out of the middle of the alley.
More from your technique.
Alan, the guards had crashed Mother's car 2 weeks previously.
5 metre in water, the top 3 metre in water.
And then, of course, just to add, none of us, you know, some of the families in former generations were quite distinguished in their academic achievements. Jesus, certainly,
Not like a good laugh.
David and Roz and all of us got by, myself got by academically without too much stretching of ourselves. What do you think this young pup did?
You got by.
He got first, and first class honours in Galway. We all lost our dignity. Yes, he did. And we all to our
many were in the class?
You're in college in Galway.
Poor David and myself, we had a conference, you know, in those days. And we said, what the Christ are we going to do about this little upstart?
Send him to a proper university. I went to Galway.
Having made all this professional having distinguished himself in so many ways, Brian then had to go, of course, and marry the Queen of the Flower in St. Patrick's. Margaret's charm, and with your personality, and your children will carry the Kiely flag for many generations into eternity. I wish you a very happy birthday from all of the family, and thank you very sincerely for being Brian.